What's poppin', what's goody? You're listening to By Any Means with your boy Zico Dan alongside my co-host Jumoke, CC Poetry, aka CC, and as I call her, Richie.
Welcome back to another episode on
By Any Means.
You Know the Vibe.
Yes.
Today we got ourselves a special guest. Introduce yourself, my dear.
I'm Metal Forest, I'm back, y'all. Trust me, poet, entrepreneur, and all that.
All of that. And more.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. Yes,
Thank
thank you.
you.
Thank you for being on our previous podcast. And again, we have him here today.
I had a lot of fun last time. Last time was epic still. Very techie, but epic.
Yeah.
And guys, as you can see, we're doing something a little bit different today, eh? So, just, yeah.
We're
short on
eating.
time. We're having lunch.
Here's a question for you guys. If you know somebody's being cheated on, would you feel obligated to tell?
Ooh,
Do I know both the parties?
yeah.
Or if I just know the cheater?
Well, if you know the not the cheater, his spouse.
Oh, okay, then I think that's a lot different. Because you have no loyalty to the cheater, right?
Mhm.
So,
So let's say if like you're friends in a relationship, and then you go out and see their partner like kissing up with the next person. 'Cause obviously it could be male or female. And then would you feel that it's your obligation to go and tell your friend?
I think so. But it depending on who the relationship with that person is, because some people sometimes, like if that's your close one, then you might have to. But if it's like a friend of a friend or an acquaintance, then I'm like, I'm not as invested. Like you know what I mean. Like I might tell them if I see them. Like it depends. Like I think certain relationships are built differently. So but like if that's family, then yeah, of course you might even have to do something to that person, right? Like you know, you might feel to do something, but or even have a word with them and say like, yo, move correctly. But I think in the way that you're saying it, I'll tell that person for sure, or I'll make sure that person knew that I knew that they should do something to rectify that, whether they stop or tell the truth and just like, you know, show some respect to the other half. Especially if it's like a proper relationship, then.
So who's gonna have a conversation with the cheater?
Yeah, the cheater, just to let them know that I know, so that they should like be henceforth be doing something to correct the thing.
Their movements.
Yeah, their movements. And then.
So would you advise them to tell the partner?
Yeah, for sure. But like I'm not that guy to like give like deadlines, you know. So like so it's
By this date,
So you're going to be like, yeah.
You haven't done such and such. I'm gonna let them know. I'm gonna be telling.
So they'll be like, yeah, I'll let them know.
Yeah.
10 years later, nothing happened.
Yeah. I mean, I think there's got to be a certain amount of expediency, but then also like it can't be too long, and it can't be like I think I need to see that they're working towards telling them. I don't know, like yeah, it's hard. It depends on who it is really. Like if it's my brother, then I have to.
Of course, immediate family must know. You have to tell them, innit? Like I mean,
because then like because it depends on your loyalty to the person that's being cheated on.
Okay, so let's flip it then.
Yeah.
If you're getting cheated on, what's your level of?
For other people to tell me.
There you go.
because there is that phrase, you know, shoot the messenger.
Yeah, that's.
Some people
get
like you get
angry.
yourself involved, you tell them, and then they cuss you out for telling.
Cuss me, mate. I told you, innit? You can't never come back to me and say, oh,
I didn't.
you
do
know?
it, you know what I mean? Like
Because-
cuss me
cuss me if
because
you
you
want to cuss
knew
me.
and didn't tell them. You know, sometimes
Yeah,
sometimes
because
there's people who
that's
vex
even worse.
because
That's
you
even worse
know
to me.
and didn't tell them. See, like Jerome just says, worse to her for you to know and not tell her. Like just saying, look, I know about this, but look, I'm gonna stay out of it. So I'm gonna keep myself out of it.
So what would you do, Z?
What would I do? Like my man said, it's depending on the situation and who it is.
So if you knew that I was being cheated on, yeah,
She always
you
Start
know,
straight away.
my G from day,
Yeah.
like, so if you knew that I was being cheated on, would you come and tell me?
Yeah,
Or would you
but-
be like, none of my business,
Nah.
I'm staying out of it?
like
I don't think he'll tell you. You know?
Nah, I would.
I don't think so.
Because it's Richie. You know what I'm saying? Of course I would. Without no doubt, no hesitation. But you know, somebody that, bro, I don't need to be that invested. Do you know what I'm saying? It's just
Yeah, but we're talking
certain
about
people.
friends here. We're not talking about acquaintances. So we're talking about friends. Someone you can't
Yeah.
say a friend, yeah?
Yeah, of course.
Not acquaintance.
Of course, I'll tell her. I'll tell you straight.
Or him.
I'll tell her straight.
Or him.
Or him. I'll tell him straight. You know what I mean? I think so anyway. I don't know.
See, I would want people to tell me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I would want them to. Because otherwise it's going to make me look a certain way. Like,
I was gonna come out here and say, look, nah, I ain't getting involved in nobody's business, but it is.
I was going to say you changed your tune because the last time we had this conversation, you were saying something completely different.
Right? Maybe because you're here.
Okay.
I said,
It feels
what
like
did I
it's
say
not
last time? What did I say last time? Nah, because I swear I said, yeah, it all depends, blood. It really does. You know what I'm saying? Like, family, definitely. No way.
So family can get it, but the friends, they gotta waste their time.
No, the reason why I don't get
Depends on the
involved,
friendship. But
yeah, it depends on how close we are. But the reason why I don't get involved with friending because I do not want a backlash, like Richie said. Do you know what I'm saying? You blood. They make up and then you end up being the bad guy.
How?
Because then they're gonna look at it like
No, if you've got proof and the
we've
person-
gotten over it and look at Red
No,
Dead
but then-
try to tell me and try to split us up
What
as
do you
well.
mean? What do you mean try
You
and
know,
tell me
like
and
that.
split you up? I've told you this person's cheating or whatever the case may be. I've maybe proved it to you as well because you don't necessarily just go around with accusations.
Obviously,
And then if
they
you get
know
back the
it's truth,
person,
but-
that's fine because you've decided to forgive them, whatever. But you
Yeah,
can't-
exactly.
what?
But they know it's the truth. But some people love to live in delusion world. They really do not want to snap out.
But the thing is, how
their
would you
comfort
know
zone.
if that person loves the delusion unless you tell them? They won't. Not you don't know. Not everyone's the
Because
same.
they know it's true and they still
No.
talking back.
No, because they
still
can.
with
Depends
them.
on the situation. If they got kids and they may be married or whatever, they may have decided, okay, let me build on it, work on it. If it's a relationship and it's not really that long, then they may. So it depends on their dynamic as well. Do you know what I'm saying?
But sometimes when you do get yourself involved and then they get back together, it does make you look like a certain way. Like
Yeah.
that's why sometimes it depends on the
Like
person.
they're hating on the
Sometimes I
relationship
just don't
or
get myself involved.
I don't know. I've never been in that situation, to be honest. I'll just tell you the truth and I say, do what you want with that information, bro.
What? So you're gonna just make yourself look how weird? I mean, I'm telling you, like, them ones you
I don't
wanna
care.
be involved in.
My conscience is clear. I wouldn't want now me not tell the person.
Okay.
They maybe, I don't know, get pregnant or whatever. Shit goes even left, right, whatever. Now there's kids involved when they could have known, and maybe end the relationship or whatever. I just know that if it was me, I would want to know that. So
I get that. So basically, you put the ball in their court and then whatever they do with it.
yeah, like if it's
But
up
that
to
way
you,
it's
if you
different.
wanna-
clean.
Everybody's
That's
different,
fine.
right? Some people are more the type of friend that feels that they're obligated to tell you, and some people are the type doesn't want to be involved in things. Like I'm telling you now, everybody ain't the same.
But then you
I
do
know.
have that friend that is excited you're now being cheated on because then they got a reason to go and tell you and break you up.
Oh, you got them too.
Yeah.
You got them motherfuckers that are slightly waiting for something bad to happen in your relationship.
Yeah.
I do believe
That's your friend.
there's probably friends. You
That's
probably
not
got
a friend.
friends that are on the friend bench, the friend zone. Like, they're just bench, right?
Yeah.
So they're just looking for any excuse to like, okay, now I got something,
Yeah.
and then okay, maybe this will be my way in.
So sometimes,
You know what I mean? Like
Oh,
people
you
just
mean
waiting
like
to
the
have
opposite
that.
sex kind of thing?
Yeah, like.
you got some friends that just like you being single, so you can always be there for them. Maybe they're single.
I do know friendships like
True.
that. It's based on their friendship is based on them being single, so that they can do single stuff.
Yeah, I
You know
understand.
what I mean? But once someone has a relationship, the dynamic of the friendship changes. Like that person's not available as
Exactly. But then you find out the other one's a hater.
You love that
But
word.
either way,
Nah,
but either way, what?
why are you hating now that I've got a partner, yeah, and you
It's
don't?
not. I don't think it's hate. Yeah, it was very
So
strong.
why are
It
you
may
behaving
be,
this way? You're
it
supposed
may
to be
be
happy for
envious,
me.
maybe jealousy,
Yeah.
maybe a lot of things. At the end of the
Alright,
day,
hate, innit?
it's a dynamics. You have you and your friend have had you've always born the dynamics, whatever. Now they're in that relationship. They can't really do so much.
I realise you can relate to a lot of these things.
Yeah,
A lot
I
of,
can relate
a lot
to
of feels over
Listen, I
your
can relate to
side.
everything because I've got different groups of friends, different people, been around different people, so you see different angles.
That's enviousness to me, bruh.
That's what I
Like,
just
your
said. I
your
just
friend
said-
got
I
a
just
man
said-
now, and you're envious
No,
to
but
the
the
point
thing
where
is,
you're
it might
slightly
not be.
jealous and
It might not
behaving
be.
weird.
But it might not be envious of the man. It might be envious of the fact that we can't now just go and do stuff together just like that.
There's a lot more
Do you know what I
paperwork
mean?
in terms of like I got to notify like that we're stepping out on Saturday to
Yeah,
to
or
oh,
because
we're going
obviously
to a
she's got the
concert.
person or he's got the person, you know, obviously their first choice. So your second choice.
What do you not think about like friendships between girls here that are just too much? You know, like
What, they're too integrated,
Too
where-
much. Like even you got a relationship
What,
with a man, yeah,
in
but
each other's
you know
business?
everybody knows everything about each other. Hey girl, what did he do to you? Everything is just too much. Like that, like we're girlfriends to the point we got each other's back so much that we're in.
I can see it being very
that's
beneficial, but I can
ridiculous.
also think it be very not toxic, but like unhealthy.
because they
You know what I mean?
can influence her.
I think it goes both ways because like the amount of support that women give to each other is amazing. Like that's just something I've seen all the time with many women. But also I've seen it where it's just in terms of like one of them being in a relationship that is unhealthy, the amount of info they share. Like something's got to be
Between the partner,
between the
you know.
people in the relationship. Whereas like that person
For real.
needs to know
But don't
exactly.
guys share certain things too?
Not
No,
like
not
that.
everything, but
we
certain
know
things.
what to, you know.
I mean,
that's
certain
what would
things
be
you guys
between me and
definitely
her
sharing.
Yeah,
type of thing.
like and like as for me, right?
We
I'm
don't.
not talking to every guy, but like anything between me and my lady is between me and my lady.
Yeah, bro. Like we
I
don't
know
talk
she
about
she might want to say something to her girlfriend about other things about the relationship. That's cool, but in terms of like the physical stuff, like I just feel a bit uneasy with people knowing what's going on. But that's that way because I wouldn't want
Right.
my friends to know anything physical about her stuff. Like
Maybe
like
it's a
it's just out of
mentality.
respect. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we
People
know
like,
how
yeah,
to
he
keep
putting it
stuff secret.
down.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But-
Yeah, but half
That's
the
why we
time.
never like talking about our girl to nobody else.
Yeah, because
Why?
we don't
you
want
think,
anyone
you think
to
the guy's
like.
plotting? That's what the thing, isn't it?
Why am I even chatting to you about
I'm
my
gonna
girl?
take
bro?
your girl.
Yeah, like to be fair, I
Nah.
don't want my friend to know
It's weird.
how she like how any like I don't want to know
How she bends.
Because what men
Yeah,
supposedly talk about is how we
generically, you know what I mean?
how
It's all
we
generic.
do things and how we get down in the bedroom. So then potentially we're talking about our girl brother out there with next people, like next man. Do you know what I'm saying?
I think if
Things
we
in
do
the
talk
bedroom.
about if we talk about issues with our girl physically, like then we just kind of pretend that it's someone from before rather than the currently. Like I had this one, but like it just keep it very generic because like people don't really need to
Generic.
know specifics.
For real.
Like that. Yeah.
When talking about your real girl like that, bro, we don't
Yeah,
even
'cause-
get too deep into it. No.
Yeah, I don't. I think.
Respect the
Depends on
woman.
the experience that you had. Because majority of the time, us women will talk about like
Specifics.
we'll big them up most of the time.
Let your friends know how I get down in
Do you get specifics like you know the duration, the amount of breaks,
Women are different, bro.
like what was used, what was done? Like you get specific like that.
Yeah,
or
because I
is
think
it
they're
just
trying
like-
to out.
Sometimes.
Sometimes
Wow,
it depends
okay.
what the conversation
It
is. We
depends.
won't just bring it up
depends on who
randomly.
you're talking it to.
But that's
To
mad
any
though.
girls.
Think about it, bro. Like we wouldn't do it, but they.
That's like a
would.
blow by blow.
Some man walks into the room and they all looking at me
situation.
like.
Literally, just.
You
Yeah,
know,
but we don't visualize it. So what the hell?
I think.
some women do be visualizing what you're telling them about your man, and now your man walks into the room and they're like, well, all that shit she said, yeah.
Majority of the time,
Side eye.
but majority of the time,
You know.
majority of the time, or any of my friendships, we don't all like the same people. We have different tastes.
I hear that.
So we're not visualizing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You telling me something, I'm like, okay,
Yeah,
cool.
but it might go beyond your attraction just because of how you heard that man's laying it down.
No. I can't get attracted by a person for that.
What? It takes them a lot more than to know what you can do in the bedroom.
Oh, here we go. Richie always comes with that.
No, but it's true though. Like I'm not the type of woman that constantly thinks about like what he can do, like how he can please me. No, it has to go
We don't
with
believe
what he can
We
do
don't believe it.
for me in the sense of spiritually, mentally,
Yeah, all good.
like, and then the physical comes after, way down the line.
All good aspects, yeah.
Not too far down the line, just somewhere down the line.
Yeah, not too far, but because you don't want to be waiting that long. To be fair.
We're going way off topic. Sorry, we're going way off topic. Where's this conversation going? Like, what?
But yeah, look, yeah. Anybody cheating, keep it to yourself.
What?
If you're cheating, keep it to yourself. What I mean by keep it to yourself is obviously don't let anybody
Don't
find
get
out.
caught.
Don't let anybody find out in it, bro. Like, Like, that's the whole point of cheating, innit, bro? Like,
Okay, but let me tell you
gonna be
something.
cheating. I'm giving you great advice. If you're cheating,
No.
keep it to yourself.
No.
'Cause you're gonna hurt the woman's feelings.
You're gonna hurt.
And that, yeah.
Hold on,
No,
stop.
if you're,
Hold on,
if you're
stop.
thinking about cheating, don't do it. What you do is you do it the proper way. You communicate. Sorry, you communicate that you wanna. It's not
You
working.
wanna see other people.
Like
I
we
wanna see
mentioned,
other people.
in the last podcast.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yeah. Because
You do know that the world out there doesn't actually work like that, right?
yeah,
Oh, it does to some people.
Because listen, right? Because you're not gonna go and tell a woman the truth that way. Like I'm gonna be
So
real.
hold on, wait, hold
Look,
on.
I'm just being real. Like I said, we're gonna be
Can I
real.
ask a
Yeah?
question?
You are not gonna go out there and just tell her the truth like that.
Why?
It's just like when a man is going on a date with a woman and he's telling her everything she wants to hear, because he wants what's gonna come after, you know, or what potentially he may get after that, yeah. And he's telling her everything she wants to hear, bro. She's not. The truth is not gonna. There's not gonna be a good outcome from the truth.
Because
The
you're
truth-
right.
in
That's
any
why.
capacity.
The truth can set you free.
Set her
Either
free.
way,
She
hold
get
on.
what?
Can I ask
She's
a
gonna
question?
dodge a bullet if she
Can I ask a
found out.
question? Can I ask a question? That's one. That's being selfish. That's why I get on truth to come out. Two. Hold on.
'Cause
If you're in a
you don't know
relationship,
what the truth-
hold on. If you're in a relationship, yeah, and this person's supposed to be your all, end all, whatever,
Be all,
best
end all.
friend, so you can communicate, yeah. You
Yeah,
can
of
tell her
course.
your darkest secrets and vice versa.
Yeah.
Cry on her shoulder, not cry on her shoulder. Fart around her, make her whack it
I
back.
don't do that anyway.
What I'm trying to say is, if you can do all of that, what makes you think she won't have some sort of what makes you think she won't want you to come to her and say, you know what, babes, I need to spice up a little bit or something. What makes you think she won't appreciate that rather than you finding some next girl?
Or even just making it clear that I want an open relationship.
If that's what you want to do. Or,
I feel like something between us isn't working.
Mhm.
Let's go out, see other people, rare-tear-tear, see what happens,
But that's
and then
not
come back
what
together.
we're talking about.
Like,
Isn't that because? See, typically men don't like that. We don't want
Yeah,
no
because
open
they're
relationship. We want
selfish.
our woman is our woman. There's no way in.
Yeah, but-
I'm gonna be sharing my woman
no,
talking
but
about
that's
open
so.
relationship.
So what? It's
if I
alright for
choose
her
you,
to
I wanna
share
be-
you.
right.
Different
There
guys.
we go. Selfish.
We're going in.
Selfish
We're going
behaviour.
in. All right, let's
behaviour.
draw it back to the cheating thing.
Just-
though.
Yeah.
I'm not
Draw it back.
going
Draw it
there.
back. Yeah.
Basically, like loyalty, yeah, I think is a big thing. So if it's your ride or die, if that's your friend, do what you need to do to protect your friend, and let them know, because you don't want them, because obviously like it's reciprocal, like you want them to do the same to you. But if it's like your friend from work, and you see them every other Monday or every like office party, then you might have to just send them an email like, yo, just
Just show them the
you know what I
video.
mean? Oh wow.
And that's it.
Yeah, you might have to, you know.
No, I feel like, look, if you tell somebody that you're cheating on them, brother, yeah, you can't care about them very much. When a man's ducking and dodging and hiding and trying to keep it a secret, brother, yeah, it's because he cares
Ooh, no,
about
it's
hurting
not.
that
No,
person's
it's not.
feelings.
No, it's not. No,
Listen,
it's
man,
not.
if
That's
you
bullshit.
came out and
That's
said,
bullshit.
you know what, I'm cheating, and you know, you couldn't give a shit about that.
You don't
woman,
give a
bro.
shit if you're cheating.
No, you care
What are you
when you're
talking
trying
about?
to hide from
That's a
hurting their
lie.
feelings.
That's
bruv.
a lie. That's what men
That's
tell us.
because why? Because why? You're terrified of losing that person. You know you're
Because
doing
you're
something bad, but
selfish.
You're terrified of losing that person. You're not gonna want
Because
them
you're
to find out.
selfish. That is why you're terrified. You're selfish. You want to have your cake and eat it. At the
It
end
may
of the
be
day,
the case, but
it
what I'm
is.
saying is,
it is the case.
you do
It
love
is
the
the
person
case.
and care
No,
about
you
them.
do not
because-
love the person.
No, because you're.
You
oh
might
my
have
God,
you might have love
You don't
for them,
understand,
but you're not
like,
deep in love.
you don't
Of course,
understand male biology,
understand.
bro.
I can't understand because at the end of the day, if I'm gonna be with you and only you till I'm old
I'm
and
just saying,
great,
realistically, we were designed to, be fruitful and
well,
multiply.
if that's the
Men
case,
have an urge. We have
let the
testosterone.
woman know
It's
from
not
a jump that's the
necessarily
kind of guy you
cheating.
are.
You are just doing what your body's designed to do.
Oh,
If we could have sex all day long, we would have sex all day in long
Go
as
ahead.
men. But we have to adhere to these things these constructs that society have set up. Oh, you have to be monogamous to one
No, no,
person.
no, no.
You have to do, and all this dumb stuff that
Do you know
God
what?
never intended. It
But
wasn't no
the thing-
rules.
what we're
It
saying
weren't no
again,
damn
what
rule,
we're
bro.
saying again,
It's
if
a
that's-
Disney fairy tale foolishness.
But hear this, if that's okay, woo,
So
I
we
hate people that say
create
that.
loyalty to one person. A man's peace shouldn't be damn loyal. What loyalty is bringing security to you.
This is how
Going
diseases
out-
spread,
no,
you know
no,
that,
no.
right?
Going
This is how
out-
diseases spread.
Look,
BV,
security,
HIV.
which means get her a yard, make sure the family's good. Man's bringing it in. And that's my loyalty to you. I'm prepared to die for you. It ain't about you can't control this. This is my thing. What are you gonna tell me where the ass I can stick?
So therefore, that's why you need to let the woman know from the jump. This is your mentality, and if she's cool with it,
This is what it was meant
hold on,
to
no,
be.
stop.
There is so much
Hold on.
craziness built around
Don't get
it
a
now.
woman who wants one man. Yeah,
That
to the
We're not Walt Disney
Hold
and
on.
flipping princess
Not
fairy tales
Disney.
where women want this all this
So,
outlandish stuff.
I think you can have that if you're honest about it from the jump. Like,
That's what I'm saying. If you want to be that person,
But it's not an open relationship, bro. Because
No, I
my
think
woman
so.
can't be out there being promiscuous, bro, because then she develops
promiscuous,
herself.
but you're being promiscuous with women. Does that make sense?
I'm a man. Listen
Double
to what I just said.
standards.
I'm following my
Double
biology.
standards.
It's just what the urges are.
Double
You
standards.
know what I'm saying? I'm
So
not doing nothing.
why can't you stop your urge?
That's different. Yes,
The same way how there's people out there murdering
Yeah, you can
people
control
that
it,
stop
but
their urge. So
by
why do you
right,
stop your urge?
that's what man is supposed to do. So you're calling it cheating, but it's a natural thing. Like,
No, I'm
it's a
not gonna
natural
call. I'm not gonna.
force.
I could call it.
You're
It is
calling
cheating.
it
It is.
Yeah, because he's got a partner and going out, but
It
he's
is
just
cheating.
doing something.
Then
that
be
comes
single.
naturally.
Then don't
That's
have
all I'm
a
saying.
title. And
So
be
when you ask
single.
why is a man cheating, maybe you're not giving him enough at home. Maybe something's not right. But man's gonna go out.
You said not giving enough at
still
home.
wants to do
Then
it.
what you would do is you would talk to your spouse
Innit? What's wrong
and
about?
say,
Yeah,
I'm
but-
not getting XYZ from you.
Innit?
I like to do this.
Cheating,
Da, da,
yeah.
da.
I hear that going though.
No. I'm saying, so basically, guys at home, right? Cheating is only cheating if it steps outside the parameters of what
Yeah.
you've agreed on
Agreed on, yeah.
from initial conversations. There's a negotiation here. So from the time when you think about cheating and the parameters are set in a way where it is called cheating,
I don't
that-
know what that
and
word
that
is
is illegal.
stupid as well.
then
It's stupid.
Cheat. What the hell is that? That is not. It's not a test.
Well, that
bro.
says all you
It's not
need
an
to know
exam.
about this person,
Cheating.
right?
Once you get with a
Why can't we
girl-
find another word for that? Why is it
What?
called
Because
cheating?
it means what it means. The same way how
Cheat-
this is
you're
a table means
cheating.
table, innit? Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You're not
once-
supposed to do that.
It's like signing a contract, right?
it's a
You've
verbal
agreed.
agreement.
Yes.
You know what I mean? But like, yeah, you basically like you just have to change the parameters and then you renegotiate, and then from the renegotiating,
And then it's not cheating. Then you're
Like I
happy.
said,
Then you're happy.
no
She
real
might
man
not
is
be.
going for the open relationship on both ends. It's not happening. And if
Because you
any
know why? Because they're
self-respecting woman,
selfish.
any self-respecting
No.
woman,
Any
that says
self-respecting
she has
man-
a partner
any
that she
self-respecting
loves,
man,
because
yeah?
normally a woman loves hard, right? And she knows who she loves. She knows who she wants to be.
I'm not a woman, so
Nah, I'm just saying.
being very
A
PC.
woman
right?
is supposed to love hard, yeah, and knows what she wants. So she knows
I
she
know.
wants my man. So you know what I mean? She's gonna go hard for him. Is what I said. That's what I said. That's
Anyway,
a different.
Serena.
All right. Well.
She ain't gonna want to sleep around and do that.
Yeah,
follow
because,
what my man's doing.
And then that's how diseases spread. Why do you think? Why do
You
you
seem
think?
to be fighting.
Why
for
do you think? Why do you
the
think?
part
that-
where you
why
can
do
do what you
think
want? Don't be
nowadays,
promiscuous. You
yeah?
can do anything you want.
Why do you think it works both ways?
both
You think these
No.
women are sleeping with men and vice
but
versa? And
I
whatnot?
never
It
seen a
works
woman
both
that
ways.
got bigged up for being promiscuous, bro.
They wouldn't, because it's a
men
man's
get bigged up
world.
for
That's
being
why. No, they don't
promiscuous,
get
because
picked up for it neither. Because
It's-
that's why you guys spread stuff.
That's just
You spread
whatever.
BV.
All
You
right.
spread it.
Well.
It's an achievement.
I'm going to bring it
Yeah,
back.
to get enough gal is an achievement because you have to have something
Wait, sorry.
about yourself
Are you
in order
saying
to
this is
even
your
get
opinion?
women.
Wait, are you saying this is your personal opinion? Because
I'm saying, look, you
I
have
want
to
to know,
have
like,
ambition.
at
you
a
have
certain
to,
age, you got to
have
grow out of that stuff.
It's either ambition, you look fit, or you got something about you got looks, or you have to have something to be able to get women, and in abundance, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? So if you can do that, bro, you got something about you already got value, something they all need clearly, all them women.
What?
You know what I'm saying? To be able to get so many women, what do you think? It just comes easy. There's enough guys out there ain't got no game. They can't get gal. They see
Who
them.
cares? They might want one good woman,
You know what I
innit?
mean?
Because at the end of the day, when you're
Still
old and
virgins
grey,
and
when you're
that,
old
like,
and grey,
you
yeah,
know, in their
and you're
30s.
and you're by yourself alone because you've been sleeping around bare different women and doing da 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 da. Then what? You're gonna be shoved in the old people.
No, you're asking me, but
Your
I'm not
kids
saying
ain't-
it's
your
my
kids ain't gonna
experience.
appreciate
but
that.
That would mean I've lived a great life.
Just remember,
Doing everything I
everything you're
want to
saying
do.
as a man, you men have daughters, innit?
Lived a great
So
life doing
everything you're
everything I wanted
doing
to do.
to a woman will end up happening eventually to your karma.
That's
innit?
why you raise your daughters to
Karma.
be wives and not
Karma.
like the other ones out there.
All right.
You
Well.
just contradict
two,
yourself.
I'm going
I feel like
to
there's
bring
a
it
part two
down.
for you guys.
Yeah.
You're chatting bare nonsense,
I'm
man.
gonna bring it
Chatting
back
bare
a bit,
nonsense.
and we've come to that time, that session, where today is Zico Dunn's music.
Yeah, come
Oh
on.
my
So
God. I don't even know, bro.
Too much
Yeah.
chat about cheating.
I've got
That's why.
music based on this topic.
Nah, I ain't got no music based on
Sounds a bit like an expert, innit?
I don't.
But yeah, that was a
So,
juicy
quick
one.
question then, while you're looking for that. If you were cheated on, would you want someone to tell you, Zika?
If I was being cheated on,
Would you want to know?
depends, innit?
That's a no, cool.
If you want to tell
So-
me.
He
Serena.
wouldn't take it. He wouldn't take it good. He wouldn't.
Why? Because he thinks he can't get cheated on.
Mm-hmm.
Foolishness. Everyone can get
It's
cheated.
never gonna happen to me.
All right.
It's probably been done already. You never know.
That's right. I never listen. What?
I said what I said off
What?
my chest. It's probably been
Jeez.
done already. You would never, and you probably didn't know.
You gotta be crazy. Out
That's what you think.
Alright, listen. I'll be out.
You probably wouldn't
but
know.
no.
Remember you said don't get caught. Maybe they ain't get caught.
Nah, but the thing is, it depends on the person you get with.
Anyway, continue.
Take
Ready?
it away, Z.
She's trying it today. Yo, you ready? Yeah.
Yeah,
Yo.
good.
Chopping every day just to grow the funds. Cause when we're born, you know, we never ever load it up. And even though we're poor, we ever have bullets if we load this up. Eat and box the plate, car, yeah, so the food for God. Never left nothing on the plate, car. Never left nothing on the plate like me never seen no food before. And not my fault if me aspire to be more. Car dog in a life. Yo, fuck, I'm again. Sometimes lyrics. New lyrics, you see me? Chopping every day just to grow the fun. Cause when my band, you know, we never ever load it so. And even boring poor, we ever have bullets if we load this up. Eat and box the plate, cause yeah, so the food for good. Never left nothing on the plate like me never seen no food before. And not my fault if me aspire to be more. Cause in a life and no black and white dog, there's a green light. Where I gonna show you how to grow. Yeah, I don't really want to go in night no more, you see me? How to grow. Yeah. New lyrics, man. I wrote them today, so you see me?
Yeah, the cadence and the flow is there still. So.
Yeah.
Alright,
So, we're gonna like summarize the. Oh boy.
Yo.
You know my style. You know my style,
I'm
innit?
trying to write.
You know my.
She's the
thoughts.
manager out here. She's the manager of everybody.
No, you know what? No, you know my stance anyway. I would personally, if anyone's out there, you know, let me know in it basically, because if I found out you knew problems in it, just saying.
Should come back for you.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm not even too sure if my friends would tell me. They'd be like, oh yeah, I think Cece will get a bit, you know, emotional.
I would tell her.
And red-tete, so, yeah.
I might just show you instead. At least that means I haven't physically told you. I've just shown you.
You know what?
This time.
The fact she asked me that.
that kind of
Right?
The fact she even asked me that is crazy because Richie knows I tell her anyway.
No, she doesn't. That's why she asks you in the
does
first
not-
place.
The fact she even
That's why
asked
she
me that.
but I'm telling you,
Because-
she asks you because she knows you probably wouldn't.
No,
That's the
because she
reason.
knows I
Actually,
comfortably
ask her.
come and just start chatting to her.
Okay, hold on. Why did you
I'll
ask
stay
him?
out of people's business.
Okay, Serena, why did you ask him that question?
I was just curious.
Why are you curious?
Because of his views on, you know, don't get caught and all this, like...
It makes sense. Don't get caught, bro. If you're gonna be doing something like,
So
don't be
what
an
if?
idiot.
So what if the man comes to you and says, "No, I didn't mean to get caught by you, Z. Don't tell her."
Oh, what if the man actually says, well, she can't control where my piece goes?
What?
Yes, tell him.
What? She can't control my people. No. My thing really ain't with him, but I still, you know what I mean.
Sorry, what we didn't hear
Anyway,
you. Say it louder.
I
say it
still
louder.
get crazy, but my thing
So-
ain't with him really because, bro, your gal, if she can emotionally go there with some other bro, like I'm telling you.
No,
now,
you
there's
never answered
something
the
wrong.
question.
No, he went
No, go back, go back.
round it.
Listen,
Yeah.
don't go.
She ain't your girl like that. If she's for the streets, bro, like she's emotionally having to. She has to have feelings for the guy, bro. Men can do things with women they hate.
Dude,
and have no
you've
love
skipped
for.
what she was trying to say. You've just
I
gone
believe
around
so,
the bush.
bruv.
You've beaten around the bush.
There's guys out there, obviously. There's
Yeah.
guys out there, but I think it's possible. It's on both sides.
Of course,
for
it's
both
possible.
genders. It's possible.
Why do you think men propose to women? You think because they didn't fall for them?
What?
How do you think people get married in the first place? Is the man not falling for the woman?
No.
No, so they're just married for the sake of what for? They're going by
Listen,
the ring.
falling-
Keep her quiet.
Like, what I'm
That's
like-
what he's saying.
I mean, if you want to go specifically, like the idea of marriage is for people with money to keep money in their family.
Ideally.
Like in other cultures, I'm not sure. I'm sure it's more spiritual than that, but obviously in the Western world, money. That's why all the roles in Europe are like related to each other. You know what I mean?
But with that being said, though,
Yeah.
the majority of the people that are celebs, they don't marry. They marry someone who has less money than them. if that was the case, they would be marrying people up
Yeah, because
near their
they're
level
not
or more.
really. They're trying to bring up.
Yeah,
somebody.
I mean,
Look who they're finding, like people
they don't really wanna
in the
marry.
strip
They already
clubs and
got money.
whatnot. Come on.
Yeah, I mean, celebrity marriages and relationships are different because
Very.
obviously they got options. They can afford to have a couple divorces. You know what I mean? Like, some people can't even afford to be divorced once, let alone get married. You know what I mean? So
Shit, a rich man would rather pick up a girl working in McDonald's than another rich woman.
Good for you.
it's
She's there- she's really for the money, innit, like-
that we had from last
Yeah.
conversation.
Because, bro, it's gonna come with combativeness, bro. Like a boss woman, bro, that owns the company or whatever, she has to be cutthroat too, like a man. Do you know what I'm saying? So she has to has this. You know what I mean? If you're a boss,
I get where you're coming
gotta
from.
be aggressive. You have to have a certain mentality. So you can't have that as a missus, bro. Like. I'm the same, she's the same. Unless she's gonna come home and be soft and gentle, same way like a woman. You know what I'm saying? But if she's gonna be this way, I can't do it.
For relationship, this is how I view relationship. Yeah, it's not about interdependency. It's about two people independent that have decided to just move parallel. If that makes sense. Both of them moving 100% themselves vertically, and they're just doing their own thing. But they decide to like just. That's why most of the best partnerships are the ones that you see that are like almost like business empires. Like,
Yep.
Jay and Beyonce, they got
Alright.
billions like that.
But
and
you
they
sound
just
like
move
somebody that's saying basically, yeah, we've decided to be together, but I'm still gonna allow you to be you, and you're gonna allow me to be me, and do the things we enjoy doing. Same way.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
We're not gonna try and change each other. But with saying that, yeah, there's certain things, bro. Because I'm a Jamaican man, bro. Yeah,
Oh,
you're gonna
Lord.
allow your woman, yeah,
Here we
to
go.
go out half naked. You're gonna allow your woman to just wear anything she decides to put on.
But she's not gonna be fucking everyone though.
No, it's not about fucking everyone, but it's about
I like this guy.
advertising your. That what's supposed to be your that it's your missus, right? So why is she half naked and dressed in a
The
certain
same
way?
reason why you're watching other half
Cleavage and
naked women.
skirt or bit of skin out. Why would you allow your woman to just wear that?
But I'll be kind of if it was Beyonce, right? I was just saying Beyonce, but like as Jay don't need to worry because like that's always going back into him.
It's
Right.
not about worrying, bro, but it's about a level of respect.
Everyone
Come
can
on,
see-
bro.
Everyone's seen what Beyonce looks like from different angles.
Any right woman would just know not to wear that anyway.
All
I'm sorry.
right. Well, it looks like we're going to be having a part 2 of this
Shout out Beyonce
discussion.
though, if you're listening.
Shout out
And
Rihanna.
Kelly Rowland.
Shout out Rihanna too,
We could
man.
go on for time.
Congratulations, Rihanna, as
Yeah.
well.
But yeah, if you'd like to tell them your handle, where they can find you.
Zdan on Facebook and official _1family on Instagram and the same on TikTok.
And you?
I am the one and only _Jumacare1.
Yeah, and you can find me, CC Poetry _writing content on Instagram. And where can they find you, Meta?
The metaphor is the metaphor at EST, all one word, on Instagram and YouTube. That's how you find me.
And we would love to hear your comments, your opinions on this topic. It got a bit spicy.
Yeah, I got spicy for sure. I couldn't support you.
It went left, then went right. It did all kind of things.
So feel free to comment on here or even on our Instagram page or Facebook page or TikTok. Yes.
Yeah, which is by any means _the official podcast on Instagram, by any means with the number 6 on TikTok, and playing by any means on Facebook.
Yep. Share, like, comment. Thanks, guys.
Well, thanks for tuning in, and we shall see you next time on By
By
Any
Any
Means.
You know the vibe.
What's goody, what's poppin'? This has been By Any Means. You've been listening with Zico Dan, Jumake, CC Poetry, aka CC, and as I call her, Richie. We out.
We out, people.